Welcome everybody, welcome to this Read and Lead series of videos. My name is Anil Kumar and today we are talking about the 360 degree leader by John C. Maxwell. Developing your influence from anywhere in the organization, irrespective of your position or title. How people in the middle of the organizations can add to their company's leadership equation. Leaders are made, leaders are not necessarily born. So anywhere in the organization, whether you are middle or lower rank, you will be able to provide an influence or add to the company's leadership by developing your influence. People who can lead their employees, peers and supporting senior executives are called 360 degree leaders. You just don't lead your subordinates, you lead your peers and you lead your superiors. This kind of leadership requires a skill to lead up, lead across and lead down. Lead up, lead across and lead down. 99% of the decisions are taken at middle or lower levels. Only 1% is taken at the top level. So, the leader is a requirement in an organization at all levels, not just at the top strategic level. Middle level positions are very valuable since the actual work is getting done at middle and lower levels. Successful middle level leaders use time efficiently. They are good managers. It is a manager who matures into a leader. Not everybody can become a leader, but everybody can become a manager. Being a leader requires a certain traits and characteristics. Being a manager just requires diligent application of the functional knowledge. When you lead from middle, do not expect to get credit because the credit will go to the top managers and the rewards and recognition will go to the team that helped you achieve. So the accomplishments will be there, but the rewards will go to your team who contributed and the credit will go to your leaders and superiors. Mostly in the short term, you will not be recognized. To reduce tension, to reduce frustration, not to become upset, you have to keep your realistic expectation. Keep your expectations very realistic and rock bottom. The middle level leader, who is also a manager, has to be a team player and you should be a strong believer in the company's leadership. As a middle level manager or a middle level leader, you have to put the right people on the right job so that you get the expected results. If you put the right people on the right job, the turnover, the resignations, the people not willing to do the work will come down drastically. A 360 leader is a one who helps the organization get the benefit of all-round leadership. And to have more 360 leaders, the top level managers should ensure that the environment is conducive for the development of 360 degree leadership. There is opportunity for everyone to lead. Mostly at the middle and lower levels, the managers, the team leaders have a lot of opportunity to lead because 99% of the decisions in any organization is done at these levels. Whenever you have an option to make a decision, you have an option to lead. You can lead from any position. Bottom up, top down or across. Lead up is the hierarchy by working with supervisors. Lead across is working with colleagues and lead down is directing and motivating subordinates. Lead down is directing and motivating subordinates. So most organizations are hierarchical. You will mostly have a top-down approach. But lead up is working with supervisors, leading the supervisors. Lead across is helping the colleagues and peers by being their leader. And lead down is the normal hierarchical, directing and motivating the subordinates. Those who have the ability to lead in all the three dimensions, lead up, lead across and lead down, they are called the 360 degree leaders. Because leadership is a choice. The choice that you make intentionally, deliberately. It is your determination. It is not a place, it is not a position, it is not a title, it is not the office in which you sit, it is not the role you play. Leadership is a choice. So that is why you need to be a team player and you need to put the right person in the right job so that 360 degree leadership concept can flourish in the organization. Leader commands from the position in the hierarchy. Leadership has a relationship with subordinates and unrelated status. The employee wants to be part of the leader's team because it produces results. This is the team that produces results. It's well known or recognized. The employee wants to grow as an individual and he wants to learn new skills. The employee respects the leader's judgment and personality. These are the situations which will help you to lead from the middle. So before lead from the middle, let us look at what else can be done. Leadership is dynamic, and the right to lead must be earned individually with each person you meet. You will have a title, you will have a position, you will have a status. But the employee should be willing, maybe because he wants to learn, maybe because he wants to be part of the winning team, maybe because he wants to grow, maybe because he likes your or respects your judgment and personality. So leadership has to be earned by individually taking each employee into confidence, bringing each team member into the belongingness or togetherness club. The real leadership is influence, and this influence has to be earned. You can learn leadership skills for years before you get a leadership job. You have to earn respect to lead others. You can become a leader or a manager, but you have to earn the respect to really lead others. For this, you have to share the information and share the responsibilities. What is meeting the challenge? The leadership in the middle of an organization of the pyramid will have lots of problems. Problem from below, problem from above. The scope of decision-making authority will be limited or constrained or small. But the fact is 99% of the decisions in an organization is done at middle levels. You will be reprimanded if you assume too much power. If you don't take initiative, again you will be reprimanded. Your initiative may not match with the authority that is assigned to you. So the role versus responsibility, the rights versus duties may not be properly reconciled. There will be little reward or recognition for the accomplishment at the middle level. There will be superiors who will be clamoring for taking the pie for the success. And the team will always look forward to the rewards and recognitions for the efforts put in. Keep always looking out for opportunities. Don't look for boundaries. Don't look for where you have to stop. Look what all you can do. Worrying about how well you will do your job or how much recognition you will get or what sort of reward you can expect is not the right way to go. You may not have the authority. Whatever authority you are trying to exercise may not be yours. So keep your expectations realistic. Be grounded, but continually deliver solid results. Continually deliver solid results, and this will help you get noticed. And in the long term, you will get all the recognition that is due to you. Try to sharpen the responsibilities, the authorities, the powers that goes with what you are trying to do. When there is a problem, try to get the answers fast. Try to resolve the problem. Try to put out the fire. Don't show that you are insecure or incompetent or ineffective. Get the answers fast. Put the right man on the right job. Ask the right questions to the right person. Your job is to make your team feel confident so that they will stand with you. So be trustworthy, have integrity. Ensure that your team's future is secured so that they will stand with you and you can achieve long-term goals. You have to communicate, you have to convey what you want. You have to convince the people that their efforts are contributing to the long-term objectives of the organization. You have to show that while they achieve their goals, the company also achieves their goals. This is a way in which at the middle and lower level, as a manager and leader, you will be able to work towards influencing anybody and everybody in the team. By doing this, you will be able to lead up, lead across and lead down. What you need to lead up? To lead up, you need to learn how to self-manage. You need to know how to manage yourself. It can be in multiple facets, your physical, mental, emotional, psychological, all these aspects of yours you need to manage. You have to make an efficient use of resources, very important, especially time. The ability to control your emotions, the priorities, how much time and energy, the resources that you put in for a specific project, all that matters a lot. Depending on that, you will have free resources, free time, free bandwidth in your team, and this you can offer to your superiors to make their life easy, to make their work easy. In other words, you are asking them to delegate their task to you. So you are helping them to mentor you. You are trying to grow. At the same time, you are helping them to make their life easy. So they will be happy with you. This is how you grow in the lead up role. By delegating to the people, you also have a better work-life balance. By getting delegated the work from your superiors, you will constantly improve yourself. You can shine by polishing your skills. So you need to delegate, you need to get delegated. This is a way to lead up. There are two separate things. One is family, one is the firm. Always know the difference. People must be able to do many things well, and people must do fewer things with great excellence. As a leader, you should be able to do many things well. Not expert in a small thing, but expert in lots of things. At the same time, you should do very few things and you should do them with great excellence so that you can stand apart. These are the requirements of a leader. Being able to do many things and being able to do a few things with great excellence. So, what is necessary? You should learn your job and become the expert in it so that you will be able to manage your resources properly and find some spare. You have to provide honest feedback to your team and to your superiors. And then when you provide honest feedback, when you publicly support your team and your superiors, they will stand with you. When you are reprimanding, make it in private. When you are appreciating and supporting, do it in public. If you can help your boss by making his job easier, if you can help your team by way of servant leadership and serving them to reach their goals, they will stand with you come what may. For this, you should say, or you should communicate and convey what are your capabilities, what are your strengths, in what ways are you willing to help them, what is your offer. Accept projects that others reject. This is one very important quality that will make your bosses happy. Accept projects that others reject. Develop good working relationship with peers and others. Keep on asking questions for clarification. Get all the answers that you want so that you can do the job right the first time. You can suggest new solutions. You can do your creative problem solving and critical thinking capabilities, and then this will accelerate your decision making. The faster you decide, the faster you deliver. You can also add new perspectives or bring in new facts or argue a new angle when you ask more questions and get more information. Managers are those who work on the process or with the process, but leaders are the people who work on or with the people. So when you work on or with the people, you are at empathetic level so that you get things done. This is a requirement for mostly leading up. For leading up, there is one more important necessity, that you should be self-motivated and you should be able to work unsupervised. You should be accountable to yourself. And then by advertising your capabilities and being a winner all the time, what is happening is you will be the go-to player. People will be looking forward to come to you every time and anytime they have any problem. As a person who wants to lead up, you should be willing to listen more. You should be willing to accept a decision. You should be at times ready to know when to push to get your voice heard. It is not that always you listen, you should also know when to push to get your voice heard. Keep on conveying the relevant information to your boss. Keep him in the loop, be it good or bad. And to grow up in the organization, to develop into a higher level of leader, you need to always have a broader perspective, a larger perspective of the organization. Do not get yourself restricted to your division, your department, your team. You need to have a larger perspective of the scheme of things. To lead across, you need to build good working relationship with your colleagues, with others of similar position in the other departments, other divisions. You need to respect what they do. Maybe you are customer of each other internally. You need to respect what they do, what they contribute, what they accomplish. The work to supply them with top quality materials and advice that actually helps them. If you work towards providing them the best inputs that they can get, they will work in providing the best input or output for you to consume. You need to consciously expand your circle of colleagues or friends or co-workers or whatever we call, with whom you have very good working relationship, so that the peers will support you when time arises. Always remember, make the right move at the right moment for the right motive. Do not just act for the sake of acting. Make the right move at the right moment for the right motive. Say what you think and take an ethical stance. When it comes to other departments and colleagues, say what you think and take an ethical stance. It is a genuine interest in people that will help you to know about them and help them to know about you, and thereby establish a trusting and long-lasting relationship. Support the growth of other people, support the success of other teams, acknowledge their contributions, recognize their accomplishments, reward not only your own team, reward the people in other team, recognize them, praise them, appreciate them in public. When you recognize that others have contributed in public, it will earn trust. It will help to build relationships, and that will come healthy, because trust is the only thing that gets or opens the door for anything and everything. Do not get into office politics, do not get into gossips, do not do a backbiting. Stay out of petty arguments. Consider a debate from various other perspectives. Do not attack the person, attack the point that they're talking about. Be honest in your opinions, be honest in your words, be a man of words. Say only things that you can do, and if you promise, honor your word. Regarding leading across, you also should not be ending up competing against peers. It's natural that you would like to protect your ideas and you would like to protect your division or identity or team, but don't be blind to things that are happening around. Look at the validity of the suggestions that come in. Look at the feasibility and viability of the suggestions that others are giving. Be open-minded. Be willing to accept and receive ideas. Seek new inputs. Stretch your comfort zone. Go beyond what you have been doing to see how you can become better, how you can help to others become better, and how you can get others' help for you to become better. When it is you or your team ultimately growing, developing, improving, that is what it's all about. Be yourself, let your faults show. But whenever there is a mistake, accept it. Seek to learn, seek help, ask when you don't know something. You will be able to grow or improve or develop only when you get new ideas, new perspectives. And this will come from unexpected sources. So keep an open mind, be friendly with the people, keep talking, ask for inputs, work with creative people. Creative people in other teams, irrespective of whether you are on a day-to-day basis interacting with them or not. Unless you work with creative people, you will not get creative ideas. You should show that you are in control, and you should prove that you will produce perfect work. You should show you are in control, and you should produce perfect work. This is not an unrealistic ambition. It is possible because you have the expertise, the tools and resources. You have a team that is well-oiled. You have people who trust you. You have demonstrated success. So it should be possible. The ability to help people become effective is the only thing that you require as a leader. The moment you have the ability to make people more effective, more efficient in their delivery of their tasks, they will accept you as a leader and do anything and everything for you. So servant leadership, serving them, helping them get their goals, reach their goals is the most important thing that will make a leader a perfect leader. For this, you need to keep learning so that you know what to do. You need to keep coaching and mentoring so that they know what is to be done, what is expected, how to do it better, how to be more effective and more efficient. The moment you help others achieve their goals, they will help you to achieve your goals. Leading down. For leading down, you have to treat each employee as an extremely capable person. You have to respect that person and his capability and the value that he brings to the table. We have to communicate what is expected of him. We have to convey to him how his portion or task or activity is contributing to the overall goals. People will exceed the expectations. When will people exceed our expectations? When we encourage them to do their best. Tell them what is the result that you want. Let them choose the way or the means by which they will achieve the results. Allow them to be able to work independently. Do not micromanage. Encourage them to be their best. Ask them to be innovative. Ask them to do whatever they think is the best. Praise them publicly, reward them, recognize them. Allow them to make mistakes, allow them to try. When employees learn new abilities and they become familiar with their own styles and strength, they improve their leadership skills. When they improve their leadership skills, they will be able to lead across, lead up and lead down. And so there will be lots of leaders in the organization. It is not one person leading 100,000, but 10, 15, 20,000 people leading the rest of the 80,000 people. A 360-degree leader, the leader who is able to lead up, lead across and lead down, is the one who leads by influencing others, influencing subordinates, influencing colleagues, influencing peers, including bosses. He is not in a superior position, but he is accessible to everybody. He is taking genuine interest in the people above and below him. The 360 leader realizes that all the people have their potential, they are trying to achieve their potential, and the 360 leader's role or job or duty is to serve others so that they can reach their full potential. The team can accumulate positive accomplishment if and only if there is a belongingness, togetherness in the team. For this, you need to build trust. Developing or improving means you have to enhance the person's quality and the effectiveness and efficiency of his objectives or delivery or activities. So enhancing a person's individual quality, making the person better in all means, the inside character as well as the outside personality, is what is development. Training will give a person knowledge about a job, but it is developing that is more important, because that is where you get the effectiveness, that extra mile. Improving the person's quality, improving or making the person a better person. Regarding leading down, you need to have people liked. When people feel they are liked, they will give their best, they are more effective. Also, when people like their task, they give their best, they are effective. So people should feel they are liked and people should like their task. Only then you will have an effective output. For this, we have to recognize the team's strong points. We have to appreciate their strength. We have to complement with skills wherever they are lacking, so that everyone wins. Putting the right person on the right job is important for this. Everyone cannot do every job. Different people have different characteristics, traits, talents, abilities, skills. Everybody has some strong point, and every strong point is useful in some way or other to the team. It should not be stressful. It should not be demoralizing for a person to work. For that, we should not put the wrong person on the wrong job, a square hole on a round peg. People will shine in areas where their strengths are apparent. So we need to identify the strengths, the weakness, and then according to the opportunities available in the various roles in the team, we have to place them properly so that the person's knowledge or skill gap is covered, their weakness is covered, and their strength is utilized, and apparently the team and the person knows how the person is contributing to the overall goal. The 360-degree leader needs to be a role model. It is leadership by example. You have to demonstrate success. You need to have integrity, humility. You need to show that you are a man of your word. Consistent positive behavior will produce positive outcome. Consistent positive behavior. Leaders of good character build trust among employees, because trust is the thing that opens all the doors. Employees who share an honorable work ethic make the company more productive. So to share an honorable work ethic, you should be a man of honor, you should have ethics, you should be a hard worker, you should be the one who delivers the results, you should be the one who keeps work as the main focus. Only then the team will be willing or ready or able to learn from you and looking forward to you. Praise the people, promote the people who are really deserving, who are really contributing, who are having leadership qualities. Consistency between what you say and what you do is the most important requirement. Consistent positive behavior produces positive outcome. Consistency between what you say and what you do is most important. Reinforce the message, the entire message. And when you reinforce the message, it enhances your credibility. What is a message? By example, leading by example, having integrity, having honesty, speaking your mind and doing what you really mean. So the attitude of your team will influence everything in the company. The values, the culture, the vision, everything needs to be gelled or synced together in your daily decision making process. Every option that you choose, every decision that you make should be A, according to principles, B, adding some value to getting the organizational objective. Rewarding and recognizing the team for their contribution. Appreciating their accomplishment is very important. We are dealing with humans here. We need to show that results, if they are effective and efficient enough, it will be recognized. Only then the team will be willing to contribute more. This is the most important characteristic of a 360-degree leader, the person who is able to influence up, influence down, and influence across. One way is to give largest bonus to the person who did most work and greatest contribution to the project, so that everybody knows, proportionate to what they contribute, they will be rewarded and recognized. And when you recognize and reward, include their families, so that the family will also know what the person is contributing to the team or the project or the organization, because they are sacrificing family time for the firm. So the firm should also thank and recognize the contribution of the family to help this person contribute to the team. That's a valuable investment that a 360-degree leader should make. What is that valuable investment? Building strong teams, building team spirit, contributing every level, and being an incubator, a mentor, a coach to develop more leaders, new leaders. We should help the leaders succeed so that they will become a better and developed leader. And we should allow the leaders to demonstrate their leadership skills, to let it evolve by giving them opportunities, by delegating. Providing a non-threatening environment is a necessity for middle-level managers to grow and blossom into a 360-degree leader. Empower the people in the middle level, the leaders and managers, and allow them to grow. Top management should value the people, should devote time to help other people grow, provide them the needed resources, and help them to coach, motivate, and empower, so that they will develop their skills. People who can lead their employees, peers, and supporting senior executives are the 360-degree leaders. Lead across, lead up, lead down. What is leadership? Leadership is nothing but influence. How the influence will come? Influence come when you have trust. 99% of the leadership decisions are happening in the middle. So manage yourself well, cultivate self-awareness, use your resources wisely, help the people above to make their job easy, help the people below to achieve their goals, be a servant leader, keep your own expectations very realistic at ground level, be a team player, have a working relationship with other peers and other departments, be open to ideas from various quarters, take inputs, take help, build trust, reward, recognize, appreciate, and recognize the accomplishments. Develop leaders. Developing more leaders is one of the important tasks of a 360-degree leader. These are the ways in which or by which you can influence others across the organization, and without a title or a position, whatever be your level, you will be able to lead better and show that you have a 360-degree influence. Thanks for listening to this video.